And the book that we put right back. Check out the book, everyone. Put it back. Check it out again and put it back. What the fuck? Let's go ahead and leave the rest of your clothes on. Please, do us all a favor. Let's go ahead and use the pencil with the paper. I managed to reveal what appeared to be a letter. In Italiano.
Do you put it in the envelope?
And we'll mail it away. It was a letter in Italiano. I had to do something about it. So I certainly needed some help with the letter, but who should I have mailed it to? I don't know. Fuck it. Alright, there's more to examine in this room, I think. Don't quote me on that. I find it interesting you can't keep the book. It's an old picture of the kitchen that I just left. Notice that in this picture there's a key hanging there, which was not there when we were in there. That means the key is missing for all of you who are kind of slow, which is most of you. Let's go check out the bathroom now. Alright. This is where the maid took her shits.
Right there.
Looks like the
The
maid...
smell coming from the toilet prevented any further investigation.
Oh my god, that bitch was laying deuces. Looks like she turned her bathroom into a dark room to produce photographs. Let's take a look at the pictures. The thing was covered with a thick coating of dust. Let's take a look at the pictures hanging up. Let's see, we have the well out front. It's got the beautiful lily in it. Lilliput steps. There is the mausoleum where we buried Grandpa Fred. This is the mausoleum again. Taking a second gander. This here is Mama and Papa Turkey Schnitzel.
This is the house.
This is the house that these hands built and shall destroy. This place looks like a fucking dump. Alright, let's leave. This place is nothing else for us now. I just wanted to show you how shitty the maid's room was. Fucking tile needs to be replaced.
The toilet needs to be flushed.
Yes, with your face in it. Alright, let's return to the kitchen.
Is it this one?
That's where you just came from, I think. My lord, your direction sense is uncanny. And let's head back to the main hallway.
There's where the key should be.
There's where the key should be, but it shan't be. This particular moment in time. Let's look around here a little bit. Looking around, checking out the cleavage, or the lack thereof.
Do you have to look at all those pictures?
No.
Okay.
We don't need to look at all this. Let's look at the stairs. Is there stairs here? We already tried to go. Let's look at the pottery again. Let's go check out those pots. I'm very interested in pots. Look at all the pots.
Ooh. So interesting. What's inside?
No, look at all the pots. You only looked at one pot. What about the other pot? Break that shit open.
Oh, oops. Can we break it with our tool?
I don't know. What the fuck?
Break it with our boring tool. Because this game is starting to bore me.
Hurdy, hurdy, hurdy! That wasn't useful.
It was a good idea, though. What little tools are called?
Key in
Oh,
here.
there's a key in there.
We'll take that.
Fucking cheating-ass game.
Now, I don't think you can actually see that key in that vase until you see it in the picture first, which is, again, why even though some of the objects in this game may seem uneventful or
Pointless.
or pointless or useless or red herrings,
Red
you
herring.
still want to look at them.
Are you a red herring? No.
I don't even know how to answer that. The golden key fit nicely into place and unlocked the door.
The dungeon.
We're heading down to the dungeon. Old Town Hall. Parade of Stars. This is where Michael met Jerry. The only one returns Jeffrey and Shark. What the? Anyways. Notice how the music is getting scary. Turn it up a little bit for me, Game Hordette. Just a little. Just a nudge. We don't want too much reverb coming into the microphone.
You turn down now?
No, reverb. It was terribly cold and damp here in the basement. It seemed like a perfect place to masturbate.
I don't know about that. Kind of creepy. Did you just take a shit?
Yeah, check out my logs. The atmosphere was dense and claustrophobic. There was a drain cover in the concrete. The valve was stuck and wouldn't budge because I hadn't been to the gym in 2 weeks. It was a weekly. Well, let's see if we can get this electricity working. There should be a fuse box down here somewhere. Right? Okay, if I could only look at it, it looks like it's missing the whole panel.
My mind could have been playing tricks on me, but there seemed to be some occasional distant noises.
There appeared to be nothing wrong with the fuses. This house just did not like electricity. After the turn of events here, once you go down into the cellar and you're made aware that there are some distant noises, go ahead and return back upstairs. Suddenly I felt very cold breeze on my neck, and it was then I realized I wanted to leave the basement as soon as possible.
Can you turn the light on there?
check out the grandfather clock. The majestic grandfather clock was gently ticking nearby. It was almost sleep-inducing, but I was glad it was working. My majestic grandfather's cock was gently tickling my nuts nearby. Wait, I read that wrong. Hold on. Ah, it looks like it's 10 o'clock now. It was 9 o'clock earlier, so we've moved into the 10 o'clock phase of the game. What does that have to do with the price of eggs, she asked? I have no fucking clue is my answer. Alright, let's see here. We're in the main foyer. It's a little weird how you move around the game. You can only actually move when he's got a pointed finger, so even though you might be headed in a particular direction. I quickly realized that this had been my room. It became evident why, as I glimpsed the gorgeous view through the huge window. The view was inspiring. Jerry had picked the right room for me. It would be ideal when doing some work. My luggage was feeling heavier by the minute. Alright, that's your clue to bust out y'all shit. I was eager to start doing some work, but the idea of exploring the place was too tempting. The ending. I have to come up with a suitable ending. The final twist was the most celebrated aspect of VT. They will tear me apart if they don't pull off another thing like that, but how? How? I'm up to the point where Steve Goss mad. She is confused. The visions are becoming real. So now we know for sure there's a supernatural element in the story. Wait, is that really so? Question is, does it have anything to do with the creepy old bitch or not? Would it be too obvious for her powers were real after all? Big question. Would people accept it if the solution of the story was unreal? Damn. Why am I trying to please everybody here? No. On the other hand, a realistic solution disguised as supernatural. Is it possible? They are expecting something like that, a real and probable outcome. That's why they loved in VT. Bloody hell, this is driving me insane. Alright, can't really mess around with that. This little table could come in handy. We'll put our suitcase on it. Hello! Got my pen. Ah, Barbara, 207725541. Vanishing Town by Michael Authate. There we go, that's our character's name, Michael Authate. He hates Aught. And this is his first best-selling novel called Vanishing Town. The most breathtaking page-turner of the year! A passing traveler comes across the small town of Fetch Rock, set in Cornhole, England, only to find it's completely deserted, devoid of any signs of life. Houses, shops, town hall, church, no human beings to be seen. The traveler informs the authorities of a nearby town of this fantastic event. The next day, an officer accompanied by 2 policemen visits Fetch Rock, except everything's back to normal. 10 years later, John Parker, a journalist, reluctantly accepts the assignment to investigate these strange events, as they have been now grown into a persistent local legend. Could it have been a practical joke by the anonymous traveler? Or did something truly strange take place in the Vanishing Town? Things become more mysterious when Parker learns no inhabitant of Fetch Rock remembers what happened on that day. What at first seems to be a lousy job for Parker eventually turns into a nightmare, as Fetch Rock is no ordinary town, but home to deadly secrets and lurking evil. Michael Ardhate, born in Providence, Rhode Island. That state sucks ass. Settled later in London, England. That place sucks ass. His first novel is proof that he takes no prisoners when the goal is to scare the living shit out of people. With a fresh and compelling writing style, Michael has published several short stories. Ah, fuck it. Oh, look, a letter. To Michael. And Jerry. Michael. It took me months, but at last I think I managed. Well, I think. So as to speak, there's only a very few details left, but I can confirm with certainty that the house is yours. I owe you an apology because I didn't think it'd take me that much time. I tell you, I've never thought that finding a Victorian house, no more, no less than in Rothenbury, would have been so hard. Hard like that night you took me under the sheet. The majority of the old houses in this region are either impossible to live in, or they belong to the aristocracy. As if it wasn't enough, you and your bloody whims, was it really that necessary being so cut off from town? Why all of a sudden needed the solitude? Well, as long as you don't become one of the typical hermit writers. Anyway, this beauty will take your breath away. It belonged to a wealthy family that always took great care of it. Around the mid-60s, it became the property to one person, I believe a friend of the family. It lived there for about 5 years. Someone they abandoned it like you abandoned me, Michael. Yes, you read right. Abandoned it. As far as I know, this lunatic was a renowned doctor who spent his last days getting drunk in lousy bars before vanishing from town. Why would someone do that is beyond me. The house then became property of the National Trust, and surprisingly enough, no one ever did anything about it. That is until I rescued it from oblivion, of course. It took me a lot of work. I hope you like it. The price is just what we discussed earlier. I know it's hard. Hard, so hard. So hard. Did you check out my balls on the desk? Remember, it's yours. Just remember our deal. If you find anything of great value, you have to share it. Share it like you share your hard, long... Now I won't bother you if your sofa collection happens to be valued in thousands, but if you bump into a hidden cache of money and you never really know, then I want a piece of it. Like I want a piece of your heart. Wait a second! If you happen to see any important item you find inside the house, such as your sofa collection, I have to get a part of it too. Business is business, my friend. My very close friend. By the way, I sent 2 people over yesterday to clean it from top to bottom. Speaking of bottoms, 6 years without the inhabitants must have left a nice coat of dust, don't you think? They couldn't do wonders, though, and you're going to need weeks to fully clean that place. Oh! They told me the house seems to have a rat problem. But you can't have a dog. Should you need anything, and I do mean anything, don't hesitate to give me a call. Your close friend Jerry. Alright, so, that's the letter from Jerry. Hey, my name's Jerry. I got something between my legs and it's kind of scary. It's also quite hairy. Alright, let's see here. Look, Jerry put this portrait up in my room on purpose because he wanted me to find women ugly. Very ugly. Think of me, Michael. There's other women in town, wrapped into one. State Board of Medical Examiners. It appeared as if the doctor used to sleep in this room. Oh great, put me in the fucking room with the crazy drunk lush. Probably haunts this shit. Remnants of a previous fire. This fucking fireplace is more ashy than a black person. Alright, let's see here. Here's a doctor's bag. Oh. Grab the stethoscope, which seemed to be about the only useful thing in the bag. Besides this anatomically correct picture of a three-eyed monkey, or whatever the fuck that is. Alright, this is interesting here. Not really. Clinical, maternal, something, nutrition, blah blah blah. You have to be a nurse like Game Hordet to understand the shit. There's a painting. The centaur man here is trying to carry this fat lady. And he's thinking to himself, oh fuck, what'd I get myself into? It's very interesting. It's too early to go to bed. Besides, bed makes me think of Jerry. The books in this room were rather boring. No horror novels. Unbelievable. No H.P. Lovecraft. No Stephen King. No Anne Rice. Alright, go back into that bedroom real quick.
This one?
Yes. Look in the trash can. I don't think we searched the trash can. Yeah, you gotta read.
Aww.
Your turn. Your turn.
Why is that? I can't concentrate. Crumbling pages like this, I'm getting worse. I blank the whisperings. They're killing me. They cannot be real. They cannot be real. Space. Barred the howl.
Barred
the doorway, but still can hear them in my dreams. How to get rid of it? If it was only that simple. But tearing it apart would force me to admit its otherworldly nature. No, it just can't be possible. I can't allow these thoughts to cross my mind, but I can really hear them so clearly. So, have I really lost it? It just can't be that I'm experiencing exactly what James did. It has to be influence. How else to explain that every time I'd walk past the gallery, the whispers grow louder. They're luring me one inside. Me inside. It wants one closer. I can hear them again. Yes, the tortured souls of the fallen now, suffering for eternity. A chant. Space. Next room. Space.
You don't have to say space. Just fucking keep reading.
I know for sure it's source now. I can't fool myself any longer. Space. Are those drums? Oh, please, for Christ's sake, don't let it be drums. Space. I have to document
Annoying.
this. Space. I have to keep going. Space. Because if James was right, my God, have mercy on our souls.
You better cut that space shit out.
Space you out.
Fucking put you on a spaceship. Launch your ass to Mars.
Cool. Be like the first person ever.
Alright, I think that's pretty much it for this room.
Space.
Shut up. Let's continue down the hallway.
Ooh, is this a new bedroom? This is Jerry's room.
This is where Jerry took me. Took my virginity. And by virginity, I mean the one from my bottom. He popped my cherry and then he popped my brown eye. The bed seemed to be comfortable, but too fancy for me. I like non-fancy things. Well, here's this fucking mirror. The mirror that I tilted, it shows me wallpaper and
something.
a tip of a chess piece or something.
And something. Can I look into these things or not?
Yeah, just search everything. You want to search everything in this room for clues.
Well, let me go down, so...
No, you can't do it then. I'll let you go down though. Yeah. Hello, my name's George. George, you're in my personal space. I'm reading this huge book.
I have to look at all these stupid paintings.
Yes, they're interesting.
Okay.
Pretend you're in an art museum. I am Sir Arthur Cockalock.
Cockalock.
Check out the bookcase.
I am.
Several romantic novels and history books. I decided to stay the fuck away.
Is this
Check out that chinchilla papillion chihuahua dog.
Oh, how cute.
Nice tail, asshole. What is that, a papillion?
I don't know.
You don't even know your bitches? Alright, what do we have in here? Broken mirror. Interesting.
Not interesting enough.
Here's a stopwatch, clock, stop clock, whatever. Pocket watch.
Doesn't let me take it.
Can't take it. Might need to take it later. Same with this shit. Can't take it. This is one of those games where you can't take it unless you have a reason to take it. Let's keep looking at paintings. Hello. I don't know how to tell this to you, but I like women. I can't explain whatever's going on in that. It's a bunch of half-naked men doing half-naked men things. I don't want to go through a bunch of trinkets and perfumes. Of course you do. Don't lie, Michael. You know you like perfume on your nuts for Jerry. Keep looking at paintings.
That's all of them.
No, it's not all of them. You didn't look at either of those two.
Okay, I'm working on it.
Ruff, ruff. What is this, Duck Hunt?
Yeah.
This is the early 10th century painting of Duck Hunt. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, there's a safe. We just need a combination.
Or not.
I didn't know the combination, and the safe cracking certainly isn't my expertise. We'll have to come back to that and remember there's a safe here. I think that's about it for this room that we can do now. Let's go through the double doors in the hallway. Let's see here. Did you leave? Yeah, go back to the main hallway.
Straight.
And see if, let's see. What the fuck?
That's where I just came from.
Okay, Cam, let's go down there again. Yeah, go through that door. I don't think we've been through there. Oh, this is our bedroom. Let's see.
Interesting. There's double doors right there.
Double down, double doors. I usually surprised after entering this room. It was some kind of gallery. Its theme being Africanus culture. Let's see. Let's look at some shit here. It wouldn't move. It wouldn't move. There's some gigantic elephant tusk. Nothing interesting there. Let's check out these masks. Ooh. Tiki. This will be great for my tiki hut. What about the display case in the center of the room?
What about over here?
Alright, a flask.
Nothing.
Nothing. The lamp seemed to be broken beyond repair. Probably the souvenir of a hazardous journey.
Oh, what's this?
Some different vases. Vase. Ooh, there's a mask in that other display case. Let's go check those out. Seems one is missing over there. Maybe it's the mask he was talking about in the book earlier. Ooh. Something that looked like a lion's claw was firmly attached to the necklace. Look at that. All those masks, they made me feel very uneasy. They seemed to be guarding the room. Not gonna be able to guard shit inside of a display case. Let's check out the pictures on the walls. Boring.
Mm-hmm. I already looked at those.
You looked at all these pictures?
Except for... I looked at that one. I don't think I looked at that one.
Dear James, I'm going to make use of this resting moments to thank you once again for your kindness. Those shields that you have donated to us are wonderful. If it weren't for you, our section dedicated to African objects wouldn't be anything else than a mere collection of photographs. Also, I've been looking into the Talmar you mentioned. I have to say they seem to be rather fantastic. If it wasn't for your personal account of their activities, I'd dismiss them as old wives' tale. I found a few mentioning them, and I'd be happy to lend them to you. They'd be mailed at once. I hope you can satisfy your curiosity. Cordially yours, Simon and Garfunkel. Simon Cowell. Whee! I'm getting dizzy! Huh?
What about the picture that was on the wall?
What?
Right there.
Fuck this picture. Can't look at it. I've been denied pictorial rights to that picture.
What's outside?
It's a bathroom, and it's just in time because I need to take a dump. Oh shit. Ah, jizz rag.
Can you wet the rag?
There's no water yet. It's a dirty, stanky ass towel. There were a couple of towels in the bathroom, but a great deal of repair work would be necessary before I'd attempt to take a shower. That's it for the bathroom. It's getting darker. This door seemed to be stuck. Stuck like Jerry had a gerbil stuck in his ass the other day. Anyways, that wraps it up for this video, folks. See you soon with some more scratches.